Hey, this is JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It is March 2nd, 2026. Looking out at Gray's Peak in the southern Pioneers. And if you're enjoying this broadcast, we ask you to do a one-time donation or even better, sign up for that monthly Sustain membership. We're going to have light snow above 7,300 feet this morning, rain below that. Tuesday will be mostly sunny and warm, and then we have a cold front coming through on Wednesday that brings us another 2 to 4 inches of snow. This snow line is going to be a little lower. It's going to be 6,500 feet, and then we're going to have pretty breezy conditions with that Wednesday into Thursday. Looking around at the webcams this morning, just a trace of snow at Baldy, and Scalina had about the same as well. And it looks like it's lightly snowing up there. So not too much out of this storm. There is more still coming. We have this little section here of moisture and then this little section here before this low exits to the east. And then we have high pressure behind it, and then our following storm that's going to give us another cold front on Wednesday. Looking out at the satellite, how much clouds we have right now. We're in the Wood River Valley up here. You can see this is going to clear out this afternoon, and behind that we have lots of clear skies. That's what that light blue signifies as fog. That typically is where high pressure sits. So we'll have some high pressure tomorrow, clear, mostly clear. It'll start getting cloudier into the evening hours. You can see this is the moisture we're going to get this morning here, mostly from the Soldiers all the way up into Banner Summit area, but it's pretty scattered, and that clears out around mid to late day before that clear opening comes into view. So we're going to just pick up about 1 to 3 inches across most of the spots. All the higher locations with that high rain line are going to be the ones that benefit. And then I'll skip ahead to Wednesday. And this will probably look like a little bit more as the storm goes into Wednesday night too. So this is just showing through 5 p.m. But you could see another hit of 3 to 4 inches across most of the place. This is going to look pretty similar to last night into today's storm, maybe an inch or two more. Our highs are going to be sitting in the low 50s in the valley. It does take a little dip on Thursday after that cold front comes through, but then we're going to bump up for the weekend with low 50s again. Looking at the GFS this morning, here's that low coming across us today. We'll have that little bit of high pressure before this cold front builds for Wednesday. It is dipping a little bit further to the south than this last storm. And then right as the weekend comes up, this thing splits off into a closed low off of Baja. And you can see we're going to have high pressure over to our west. So that is, with those two combinations, that kind of sets us up for this northwest flow to come in and bring in a little bit cooler temperatures. I mean, cooler than what we've been seeing. It's going to be looking like closer to normal temperatures. But strong northwest flow for next week, which is looking like a good not like a ton of snow. Let's walk through the MBM. So this is for today. Really not too much. Looks like maybe another inch or two. Wednesday, we get another 2 to 4 inches. And then we keep playing this out into Mondays when we start getting that more additional snow. And that's really going to just really hit the Sawtooth more, and maybe Banner Summit, and some of the western sides of the divide of the Sawtooth Divide. Looking at the MBM forecast This is for in the sawtooths. So you can see this, the next thing that's coming through, our cold front for Wednesday, Thursday is our most potent thing, and that's still just showing like 3 to 4 inches for bench, and then we'll have a little bit of an increment load, but not really too much moisture packed into that northwest flow, which is kind of interesting to see. I imagine that might change a little bit. Hopefully it changes for the better. Titus is about the same. And then the least amount's happening in the southern mountains, southeast in the Pioneers. The next thing we are looking for is that northwest flow where there is a slight risk of heavy snow. So they're showing that on the future models, or long-term models, I should say. All models are future. So we'll see what happens with that.